Honestly, when I see questions like this, the first thing that comes to my mind is ignorance. Then maybe with not wanting to learn, sticking to one's belief. I don't see it as an act of wickedness. It's mainly ignorance. Because if the person saying this knows what the woman passed through, they wouldn't act that way. They wouldn't expect such a woman to have resumed working, doing all the house chores as early as 1 month post cesarean section. So for that reason, I want them to understand three important things. So if you are a woman who just had cesarean section listening to me, passing through this, I want you to send it to your family members. And also family members, those of you listening, listen attentively. Number one, you need to understand that this person you are referring to is a human being. It's not an animal, it's not an object, it's a human being. So expecting her to perform at that time of her healing is unfair, unjust, and not something we should, expect from our fellow human beings. Number two, you should understand that this person you are talking about underwent 9 months of pregnancy. Yes, 9 months of pregnancy. Now, within these 9 months, there were a lot of changes that happened in her body, ranges from the hormones that were released to keep the baby active, to keep the baby alive. These hormones ordinarily are not high in any woman. It is only high when the woman is pregnant. And these hormones, they do a lot, they change a lot of things in the woman's life. Following her delivery, these hormones that the body was already getting used to because of the pregnancy suddenly crashed. Now, the body is now in a state of confusion, trying to recover, trying to see how to balance the deficit that was already on the high point. So you should understand this. Number three, understand that this woman had a surgery. A surgery. Expecting her to start performing 4 weeks after her surgery. Come on, what do you expect? 4 months? I say 4 months, 4 weeks rather. 4 weeks after her surgery. What were you expecting her to do at 4 weeks after a major surgery? Don't commonize cesarean section. It's a major surgery. It involves cutting and cutting and cutting of different layers of the internal body before the baby is delivered. And in the process of the cesarean section, this woman was given a series of injections to ensure that her body is in a state of balance to be able to deliver the baby. Now she needs to recover from all of this, including the surgery. At these 4 weeks, she's expected to be seeing her doctor. She's not yet certified fit for certain activities. So expecting her to perform at this point in time is something we should sit down and think of. That it is serious doesn't make it a minor surgery or it's just ordinary surgery. It is a major surgery. It needs time to recover. She needs time to heal. In addition to these 3 points I have given to you, if she has a baby, now she's faced with new reality, new employment, new responsibilities of breastfeeding, of waking up at night, checking on the baby, thinking of how she's going to navigate this motherhood. She's learning in the motherhood. She's learning with the baby. Now, let me ask you a question. If you're an employer and you employ somebody, would you expect the person to be performing as early as 3 months? In most corporate places, when someone is employed, they have something like probation. Some they give them 6 weeks probation, some 3 months, some even 6 months to know how well they can perform so that they will be able to give them the job that is, that they are designated for. So don't expect a woman who has undergone 9 months of pregnancy, a surgery, recovering from that surgery, being faced with the reality of new life, motherhood, many changes going on, to start performing at 4 weeks. No, that is very unfair. And I know that it is coming from a point of ignorance. Probably you do not understand what happens. It is not wickedness. So mothers, it is not wickedness on their part. It is how much these people know And that is why you need to send this video to them so they will see it and understand from someone who is a medical doctor and as well has passed through the same road you are currently taking. So please share it with them, share it with other mothers. Let us handle these mothers with care. Let us not tag them lazy. Let us not tag them failure. Let us stop tagging them as a weak because they had cesarean section. If they were alternate way, like if there was an other route to deliver this baby, I don't think she would have chosen the cesarean section, because cesarean section happens to be the only available alternative route to the natural birth. So please, let it not be that we focus on her as the source, as a cause, and the burden is all left for her to carry alone. It is our responsibility to help her to heal. It is our responsibility to make sure she recovers. Please. Thank you very much. All right, my people, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.